Hello and welcome to CTS Cement, producers of rapid set cement and component shrinkage compensating cement. In just a few moments, we'll be demonstrating some of our most popular rapid set cement products. I'm Matt Samble, Vice President of Product Development. And before I tell you about our products, I want to tell you a little bit more about our great people. We have amazing engineers, material scientists, and chemists, including multiple PhDs on staff who are researching technology and developing new products. We've got great productions and quality teams who are working literally around the clock to keep up with demand and make sure you have products and make sure those are the highest quality products. And then we also have a great sales and technical support team whose sole job is to help you make your jobs more successful. CTS Cement is the largest U.S. manufacturer of calcium sulfoaluminate cement, or CSA cement for short. Rapid Set Balytic CSA cement delivers speed, strength, and durability. You get structural strength with the cement in as little as 1 hour, allowing you to put your projects back into service sooner. It also has low shrinkage, low permeability, and superior resistance to sulfate attack. Now, I mentioned it's got long-term durability. We actually placed Rapid Set concrete at SeaTac Airport back in the mid-90s, and we had an independent lab come out and test it 15 years later, and they determined that the strength continued to increase well beyond the 28-day mark. In fact, the flexural strength of that airport is now at least double what it was in the mid-90s. Also, the production of Rapid Set cement emits less CO2 than the production of Portland cement. So that means Rapid Set is really a greener alternative to Portland cement. So Rapid Set products have been used on a wide range of applications like highways and airport panel replacements. It's been used in commercial and industrial floors, tilt-up construction, residential, commercial, really all aspects of concrete repair and restoration. So Rapid Set will save you time and money. Today we're going to be demonstrating the Cementol in the blue bag and the concrete mix in the green bag. These are two of our most popular products. You've probably already used them. But the Cementol is a multi-purpose repair. It's got a fine silica sand. It's engineered to set in 15 minutes and gain structural strength in 1 hour. The concrete mix is also engineered to set in 15 minutes. It gets structural strength also in 1 hour. The difference is that it's got a coarse aggregate, a 3/8 inch rock, so it's ideal for repairs up to 24 inches thick. So I can hear they've already started mixing the product. While they're doing that, I'll remind you, both of these products use Rapid Set cement. It's a standalone Balytic CSA cement, which means you don't have to blend it with Portland or any other cement to get high early and long-term strength. It also has very low shrinkage and excellent durability. So come on up, get a closer look. If you can see, our demonstrations are going to be right here. And if you can't see anything here on stage, keep your eyes on these monitors overhead. Kyle is our camera operator, and he's going to get great shots for you on these screens. So you can see, first thing, they pre-wet the surface. We want to have the surface be saturated, surface dry. And what that does is it really helps the cement to gain the proper strength and gets better adhesion because it doesn't lose its mixed water into the substrate. So they'll be bringing out the Cementol in just a moment. We're going to be ramping it. It really goes from feather edge all the way up to 4 inches thick. Cementol is a multi-purpose product. It's designed for concrete, brick, block, and stone. It can be used in so many different applications. You'll probably want to have a few bags on all of your job sites. Ready? So again, here in this demonstration, we'll be ramping it, so it'll go from feather edge up to about 4 inches thick. It has a very low shrinkage, so even when you apply it thick, it has a lower risk of cracking than traditional Portland cement products. So you've got about 15 minutes working time on this. It's very fast, and this will gain structural strength of 3,000 PSI in just 1 hour. It'll also get long-term strength. It will exceed 9,000 PSI in 28 days. So this demonstration here, we're also showing a spall repair. So the Cementol is compatible with our Rapid Set Pharmacy line of additives. We've got the set control, which will allow you to add extra working time, and the flow control will increase the fluidity of the mix. So it'll make it more fluid without having to add more water. As you know, when you add more water, you have lower strength and higher shrinkage. So this will improve the fluidity without having those drawbacks. So you can see how stiff the first mixes were. The ramp, you need a little bit thicker. The spall repair is a little bit thicker. And now we've got a more fluid mix, and you'll be able to see how we pour it in. This is the same mix that they use for the ramp and the spall repair, just with the added flow control. So you can see the added fluidity. So Rapid Set Cementol, we want to water cure this product for about 1 hour as soon as the surface loses its moist sheen. And what that does, it really helps the cement to hydrate properly. It keeps the right amount of moisture inside the product for proper hydration. So next we'll be moving on to the concrete mix. The concrete mix is designed, it's got the 3/8 inch aggregate, so it's great for repairs from 2 inches all the way up to 24 inches thick. It's also based on the Rapid Set Cement technology, so it's very fast, about 15 minutes of working time, and will gain structural strength in 1 hour. I don't know if you can see down on the bottom, it's 3,000 PSI in 1 hour and 6,000 PSI in 28 days. So again, we want to pre-wet the surface. You want it saturated, surface dry. Again, that helps with the strength and the adhesion of the finished product. So here they're bringing out the concrete mix. Now they mix this today with 4.5 quarts per 60-pound bag. And you can see how easy that is to pour and to place. With a lot of other concrete products, you have to add extra water to get the right workability. And as I mentioned earlier, with extra water, you have lower strength and higher shrinkage, which leads to more cracking. With the concrete mix, we have very low shrinkage, excellent workability, and very low risk of cracking. So the Rapid Set concrete mix is great for formed work or setting posts or pavement, really anywhere where you want to have a concrete repair with high early strength and low shrinkage. So after the demonstration, you'll be able to come up and take a closer look and see how these are already setting up. Like the Cementol, we recommend water curing the concrete mix as soon as the surface loses its moist sheen. And again, that helps with a proper hydration. So here's a few projects where we use some of these products. This IBC Bank parking garage in Texas. This one, they had a very poor broom finish, and so the car tires, when the surface was wet, the car tires would turn and be slipping on the broom finish. So they came back, they used the Cementol, placed it at a 1/2 inch thick, finished it with a broom and gave it finished it with a sponge float and gave it a broom finish. And they were able to close down this parking structure overnight and open it up the next morning. Here's the Wyong railway station in Wyong, Australia. And they needed a fast-setting repair material for the copings, and so they ended up using Cementol and had excellent success. This looks good. Good job, guys. The Pentagon project, this was a 10-year repair. They actually had to replace 20 to 30% of the exterior of the Pentagon building due to spalled concrete and carbonated concrete, and there was exposed rebar that was corroded. And the requirement by the government was they needed 50-year service life, of the repairs. So they chose Rapid Set concrete mix. It fit all of the requirements, and they had great success on this project. And this is the I-10. There was an emergency repair. An oversized tanker took out one of the cross beams on the I-10. And so what the TxDOT needed to do is they needed to replace 10 new pedestals and wait for that to gain strength before they could install the new cross beams. And they wanted to get all that done in 24 hours. And so they were able to use the Rapid Set concrete mix because of the very high early strength. They got the strength of the pedestals. They were able to install the cross beams and open it back up to traffic. So that's it for our demonstration today. Can I get a hand for these guys who are doing the demonstrations and the team in the back who's doing all the hard work? Thanks for spending a few minutes here with us at CTS Cement. Please come on up, take a closer look, and get all of your questions answered by our technical experts. And make sure you come back for our next presentation. We've got a presentation at noon. And if you happen to miss our earlier presentation, we'll be repeating that again at the same time tomorrow. So thank you, and I'll see you soon.